new day, new beginning. Today is what, October the
By November.
No, November.
November the 2nd, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And so we just had, I guess you say brunch, lunch, whatever.
Brunch. We'll call it brunch. It is brunch. It was brunch.
And where was that? Where was
We
the
went
place?
to our favourite fish shop,
I love
which
it.
is Ocean Foods. 4 times winner of the best fish shop in Sydney. And we had, I had barramundi, of course, which was deep fried in a nice batter, and and we had, and Edie had, what she had? She had barramundi in chili garlic honey sauce, which was nice, but was a little bit.
It was a Thai.
Too hot, touch too hot, as in spicy hot. My little sugar mouth doesn't like things too hot. We had prawn and avocado salad and a rocket, walnut and feta cheese salad.
And what is the rocket? You told me that one.
In your end of the world, you call it arugula.
Arugula. All right. And where are we on our way to now?
And we're on our way to Hunters Hill, which is an elite area in the Sydney suburbs. It's on a peninsula, and the end of the peninsula looks out at Botany Bay. Port Jackson, which is
Port Jackson?
Yeah, looks out at the Sydney Harbour with the Opera House. So if you can imagine, you're on the park on the headland and looking out at Sydney Harbour and the Opera House and Barangaroo and all that.
All right. And just so everybody knows, you know I always turn the camera on myself. I am here today too. It's crazy, you know that?
Yep. It's because we're crazy drivers.
Is that what it is? Only sad thing about me being here is I know I'll never drive. Because this is a bit much. All your roundabouts and just the way you do things. Again, what do I
A
have?
little bit of Hunters Hill is what's directly on your right.
Uh-huh.
That's the beginning of the suburb. We're not going to that end, it's only a small bit.
Okay. You said the main housing end?
Yeah, well.
So what do you want me to see when we go here? What is it?
Hang on, look on your left.
On my left.
See the house? On your left? Straight
Yes,
there.
yes.
Right, that's what they're like. The original houses at Hunters Hill are Victorian style.
This is Hunters Hill?
This is Hunters Hill. Anything that's sort of you can see
You said most of the houses what now?
most of the houses in this suburb would be between, say, depending on where it is on the water, I don't know, 8 to 20 million,
Really?
depending on the style and where it is. There's a lot of sandstone, definitely sandstone structures. Original is a sandstone.
Yep. We call these sandstone buildings.
Sandstone is the brick, not the brick, the big blocks.
What's those birds I hear?
these blocks here, the wall? See what this
Say what this wall is
what
made
the
of?
wall is made of? Those blocks. Those blocks. They're sandstone blocks.
These are sandstone blocks. Okay.
It's a rock. And if you look back at the houses, the older ones, same period.
I just see that the real estate here, even a shack, is $1 million, right?
Here, you wouldn't get anything.
No, I'm saying in Sydney.
In Sydney.
Yes.
Look, out the suburbs where I live.
Yes.
$1 million. In here, no, it's starting to fall. Even this, you wouldn't get anything.
So your suburb starts at $1 million.
Yeah,
And that's considered cheap here.
that's considered cheap. Yeah. These days, yes.
And I can't even imagine saying I have $1 million house.
And the thing with this area is, if the local council allows you to build, you must build it in the same style as what you're built out.
So it has to conform to the
It has
neighborhood.
to conform to the neighborhood.
Well, basically, where my mother's house was in Michigan, it was the same thing. It was called Indian Village,
Yeah.
and the houses were historical in the historical district, and the houses had to be built to conform to the
Yeah.
Yep.
The framework of the Sydney Harbour Bridge, we're missing it now, right now. Once we get back up to the top, you'll see why this suburb is, and it's this view that we're going to now, you'll see why this suburb is so expensive. That's the Sydney skyline, South Sydney skyline.
This
Hey,
is
on one
beautiful. This is beautiful.
And what's what's in front of you now that you're looking at is the northern Sydney skyline, behind the trees. I know what it is, but
Is this some of the area that we saw when we were on that River Cat from the water?
Yes, we did.
We just saw the water view as opposed to being.
Yeah, that's right. We only saw the houses that are on the water.
And that water is Parramatta River.
Parramatta River.
I'm learning. This is just the flowers. And then this tree is a jacaranda tree. This purple flower.
The purple one is jacaranda, yes. As you see, the leaves are starting to come out, so the jacarandas are falling.
Well, I'm glad I'm here in the spring of the year so that I can experience this park. Oh, are we going to be able to park?
They
these,
were built before that rule came in.
you said they don't conform to the local.
Some of them, yeah, but they were built before that rule came in, before they decided. And you see this place here, where I'm talking about sandstone blocks,
Okay.
just on your left.
Uh-huh.
That's one of the original houses,
Okay.
and that would have been the house on your left here.
That's one house that I'm
Yeah,
looking at?
The house on your left here would have been the house, and the next little one here on your right would have been the servants' quarters. Because we're talking,
People with maids.
1700s. The first settlers,
Oh, okay.
people with money, people that came to Australia with not as prisoners.
So, when you
Most Australians that were sent from England were prisoners on the prison ships.
Say that again.
Most in the 1700s that were sent to Australia was because the prisons in England were full, and so a lot of the prisoners would be sent to Australia to get them out of the prisons of England, because Captain Cook discovered the place, so we might as well use it. Some of the prisoners that were sent out were legitimate criminals, but others were sent out for stealing a loaf of bread to feed the family, or stealing, some food item to feed their family. So they were banished to Australia.
So they really weren't bad
Criminals.
people.
No, that's right.
They were just trying to live and
They were
survive.
just trying to live. That's right. That was the law of the land. And they came out here, and when they settled here, they were still prisoners, but I don't know, but I suppose they were given a bit of leeway because they had to build the colony. The prisoners have built Sydney.
Interesting. Thank you.
So it doesn't conform.
So these don't conform to the neighborhood. They were built before the law went into effect for conforming to the surroundings. So where are we going to now?
This is the point. This is the other side of the point. This is where we pulled in with the ferry.
Oh, is it?
There's the ferry terminal.
What's the
there.
name of this ferry?
What's the name of it?
What's
this
area?
This is Hunters Hill.
Hunters Hill. Okay, but we didn't get off here. But
No,
the
we
ferry,
didn't get off.
yeah, the ferry just stopped here.
Yeah, that's right. I don't understand what this side
That says Woolwich.
is. Woolwich. Oh, okay. Well, it's
Wool-
it's a suburb within.
Okay.
No, I don't like this one either. We don't get to see the Sydney Harbour. No, okay, we'll get back.
Man, this is beautiful. So where are you trying to take me to? What are you
I'm
trying
trying
to
to take you to a peninsula so you can see the Harbour Bridge, and which is, I think, is going to be down here. The Harbour Bridge and the Opera House.
do? From a different vantage point?
Different vantage point.
Well, I am enjoying my day.
What is that?
Please don't go into the water.
Oh, we'll
Trying to show me Harbour Bridge, okay?
I won't run out of water.
Yep.
See the bridge?
Okay, I'm going. I see the bridge. It's a very overcast day, and I see Harbour Bridge. So, are you happy now?
Right. You've seen the bridge?
I see the bridge, honey. It's an overcast day, all right?
Good.
We're not going to, today is kind of drizzling rain, so we're not going to get the best views. But I do see the bridge, okay?
Okay.
Just please don't drive me into the water trying to see the bridge, okay? Oh! This area looks like Indian Village in Pontiac, Michigan, where my mother used to live.